Hey guys, it's Rachel. So today I'm going to be doing a meeting Sabrina Carpenter video. I know this is a Taylor channel, but you guys told me once I posted the video of me meeting Sabrina, you're like, please do an experience video, so I wanted to do it for you guys. Plus, I'm really excited about this. I really love Sabrina. I think she's a great example for young people like me, and I'm so happy that I got the chance to tell her that. So anyways, I'm just gonna go through it and let me get started. So anyways, my local radio station posted a link to the contest line. My iHeartRadio account wasn't working with my email for some reason, so I called my radio station. I said, hey, can you enter me, can you help me enter this contest? And the guy from the radio station even tried helping me, connect it through his iHeart account. It was some weird situation. But anyways, he was like, you know what? He was like, and he was talking to me about how much I love Sabrina and did I like her new album and all that fun stuff. And I was like, yes, I love it. And he was like, do you like her new single? And I was like, of course. And so he was like, after all our struggling, he was like, so how about I just give you a pair of tickets to come into the studio and hang out with Sabrina and us. And I was like, are you kidding me? So my best friend Bobby, she's also a big fan, and my mom actually bought me the Sabrina album for Christmas, and my mom really got into Sabrina's music with me. And so I was like, I'm not trying to push it, but can I have 3 tickets? He was like, yeah. He was like, you can come in, it's fine. So, Thursday, January 19th, I'm just going to fast forward the day of. Let's see, we got out of school, and we had to be there by 3:30 to, check in and all. And so, we did that. We waited in a conference room. We talked to the guy who gave us tickets. I was able to thank him. Thank you so much for giving us tickets. And so pretty much what we were there for is Sabrina was coming in. She was doing a Q&A. She was doing some acoustic performances, and we got to meet her as well. And so we waited in the conference room. Sabrina was running a little late, so we were all just in there taking pictures and stuff. We saw her walk by the conference room windows, and that was really cool. She's so tiny, and she's so I finally got to meet a celebrity my own height. I'm so short, and I don't know, it just made me happy that I relate to Sabrina. We're the same age and we're the same height, and I just really love her music. So anyways, I'm sorry, I'm jittery or something. So they took us back into the performance area. Bobby, my mom, and I were probably 3 rows back from her. The radio station guy introduced her, said, Sabrina's here, you've seen her from Girl Meets World, please welcome to the studio, Sabrina Carpenter. So she took some questions off Twitter, and I thought it was really cute because this little girl went, why did Girl Meets World get canceled? And I was like, me too, little girl. And Sabrina was like, well, you look like you're having a bad day. When she said that. And it was really cute. And I was going to ask Sabrina a question, but she was only doing a couple from the room, and that's okay because I got to meet her anyways. So she did On Purpose, which was, oh my god, that girl has some vocals. She's so tiny. She's just like Ariana Grande, because they're both so tiny. You don't know where they come from, but they have killer vocals. I was shook. She is so talented, and I can't wait to see where she continues to go, because honestly, whoa. So anyways, then she took some questions, and then she did Love on the Brain by Rihanna, and honestly, Rihanna she put Rihanna to shame. She sounded so good. Oh my god, I love Sabrina's voice in general, and then she did Thumbs, which is her current single that she put out to radio, and so that was really fun to sing along to, because because you hear all these songs and then you get to experience it with that person. It's just really special. so then they were like, okay, like, everybody get in a line. We're gonna line up to meet Sabrina. And so we did, and I was like the third row. We went by rows because we did in the same room that the Q&A and stuff was in. So that happened, and I was the first one out of my group to go. And they were like, you know, to keep time, we're gonna not take selfies, but you can hand off your phone to somebody else, and they will, you know, videotape you meeting Sabrina. So they kind of just went down that, and they were like, oh, you have a professional photo, and all that fun stuff. So I walked up to Sabrina, and she was like, hi, I love your dress. And oh my god, I think I said, oh my god, thank you. I have a video up on my Instagram, and it's down below. And also my pictures with Sabrina are also on my Instagram. So you can check that out. That's in the description. Because I put the my pictures with her, like my professional ones, on my personal, and then my meeting her video is on my other Instagram. I wish I knew how to edit videos because I would insert it right here, but let me just talk about it. So she was like, hi, I love your dress. And I was like, thank you. And I looked at her and I was like, we're the same age. And she's like, we are? And she's like, when's your birthday? I said, October 9th. And she's like, oh my god, my sister's birthday is then too. And I was like, oh my god. So I was like, I just wanted to tell you that you're really inspirational, and I'm like really blown away that somebody my age, you know, is so powerful. And I just told her that it's really cool to see someone my age doing what they're doing. And she was like, oh my god, and she like held her arms out to me, and she was like, thank you so much. And she was like, this means so much to me. And then I kept talking, like other people were going super fast. And so like, it was just like, take a picture, they said quick something, bye. I wanted to say stuff to her. And my radio station is like super chill, and Sabrina's super chill. And I was like, Sabrina, like, I'm sorry I keep talking. I was like, I'm sorry I keep talking. She's like, she touched my shoulder. She was like, oh no, babe, it's okay. And like, she just like reassured me that I wasn't like bugging her, or it wasn't like, oh, it's okay. Like, you could tell it was sincere. And so then after I told her that we were the same age, we hugged, and I was like, can we do like a really tight hugging picture? And she was like, yeah, let's do it. And so we took a really cute picture, and I'm really happy with it. Did I say anything else to her? I don't think I did. But I feel like I did. But oh my god, I have something in my eye. It really hurts. Anyways, so after that, I was like, I love you so much. She's like, I love you too. Thank you for coming. And so I stood off to the side and waited for Bobby to walk up. Bobby met her, and I was like, Sabrina, I was like standing really close. I was like, Sabrina, this is my best friend. Do you mind if we get a selfie together? She was like, aw, no, of course. And she took my phone out of my hand, and she started, like, she snapped like 2 selfies with us. And that was so, she was like, I love you guys. And I was like, I love you too. And oh my god, like, as we were walking away, we kept saying I love you to each other. And then my mom met her. My mom's picture with her is so cute. I posted it on my Twitter, so you can go see that there. You might have to scroll down, but it might be easier if you just go to my photos like tab thing on like my profile. If you can do that. Maybe it's just like, wow. Yeah, I think you can. What am I talking? Yeah, you can. If you go to somebody else's profile and you hit photos, it might be easier to find it through there, because I know I posted my mom's. So then my mom walked up to her. She was like, I feel like one of the girls, or like one of the teens, or like something like that. And my mom was saying that she was way beyond her years and how talented she was. And it was like so precious to watch. My mom wanted to get a group photo of me and her with Sabrina, but it was going like really fast and it was kind of rushed. So my mom just took a picture with her, but it was super adorable, and so like there was no problem with that, although I would have liked a, you know, a picture with my mom with Sabrina, but it's okay. So it was really a good day, and it was really a fun experience, and I'm really glad that I got to meet Sabrina, because she was coming to an amusement park near us, and her meet and greets were $75. My best friend and I were going to buy meet and greets for her, but we couldn't like find a ride up there, so we couldn't. we wanted to see her on Evolution, and oh my god, I literally love Sabrina so much. I watch Girl Meets World all the time. I'm 17 and I love that show so much. I love Sabrina as a person, and you know, when you meet someone, you gain more respect for them. Like Taylor, I couldn't imagine, like, loving her any more than I already did, but I fell even more in love with her when I met her. Just because how genuine she was, and how her focus is fully on you, and, you know, you gain respect for those people who, you know, want to give time back to those people who were on your side. So I thought that was really special. And like I said, thank you guys for requesting this video. I think it's really cool because, you know, this is my Taylor channel. And this channel is, of course, dedicated to Taylor. But I think it's really cool that you guys are open, you know, to other topics or, like, video ideas. And you want to know, like, about my experiences. And I think that's really cool. And I love you guys so much for that. And I can't thank you enough for all the, oh my god, Rachel, congrats, like, this video's adorable, or whatever. So I love you guys, like, that's just my statement, and I can't thank my local radio station enough for it, and I can't thank, you know, my mom for taking us. I can't, you know, my radio station went out of the way to, like, get me there, even though I couldn't, like, enter the contest for some reason, so they were really sweet. And I thank you most of all to Sabrina. Thank you for reassuring me that it was okay that I kept talking. Thank you for letting me say what was on my mind. It was really sweet of you. And that is it. I love you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye, guys.